Hello YouTube. Tonight on Vintage Kit Reviews, I have a 1980 release of the Testors Italeri Horch Command Car. This is a German command car from World War II. So let's take a look around the box. So starting here on the bottom, have a little bit of information. Make sure you get that to focus in. There you go. So you can go ahead and look up information on that. Kit number on this one is going to be 851. There you go. Then the other side has the colors that'll be needed for it, and a little bit of just information that you'll need to build this. And then on the back, we see a couple of completed models. So you can see we have Africa, and then standard fair markings. So taking a look inside the box here. Slide insert out. And as you can see, my kit is still sealed. Grab our instructions down here. I'll take a look at the kit in just a moment. So, instructions in the standard older style for Testors. You have history on the vehicle there, and then a little bit of information, preparation of parts, painting guides, things like that. Inside, you have your sprue call out. See that there? And then we start with the interior, getting the sides put on, all of drive shaft, foot pedals, handbrakes, gear shift knobs, pretty much everything you'll need there. And then we put in the seats. And it is nice that even back then they had two parts. You have the main seat base pieces and then the cushions. Looking around, all the exterior details that get put on. Getting the hood put together, the multi-piece hood, headlights. And then we start work on the lower suspension, which has all of the brake detail. It does look a little bit confusing, probably looking at this from an outside perspective. It does also give very good descriptive details as to what pieces go where. So, take a look at our decal sheet in a second. And then finishing up the chassis, and then putting the body onto the chassis. And the final part, so if you wanted this to be a fully enclosed command car, you have the option for the roof and windows. And then lastly, you have a German general and a driver. It even gives painting details of how to paint the figures. And then last but not least, the camouflage markings. So we have A or B versions right here. And it looks like they were actually for, it goes into description for the camouflage as to how it was used, where it was used, tips for applying the decals, and then you can see the actual marking options. So we have the Panzer Grenadier Division for the USSR in 1943. We have the 5th Battery, 10th Motorized Artillery Regiment from the 10th Panzer Grenadier Division, and that was in Russia in 1941. We have the 9th Motorized Company of the 2nd SS Panzer Division from Russia in 1942. And then we have the North Africa Corps from March of 41. And then back, a couple of just pictures of pleated models, what it should look like. So, taking a look quickly at the decal sheet, because there's not a whole lot to this. As you can see, primarily just have the numbers for the license plates, and then you have the palm trees for the Africa Corps, and just a couple of other just general vehicle marking options. So let's go ahead, ahead and actually get this cut open here. Grab a pair of scissors. And we'll take a quick glance inside of the bag. And of course, this plastic's just won't be difficult. There we go. Alright, so starting off right here, we have vinyl tires. Rubber vinyl tires. We have our clear parts here, which, as you can see, definitely got a little scuffed up inside of the bag all these years. Little foggy, few little marks here and there. Little gouge on this one. Then we'll pull out the two main sprues here. And we'll take a look around. So, one nice thing about these old Testors kits is they do have a lot of really nice detail. So as you can see on the actual canvas top, it has the look of stretched canvas. So you can get in there with some washes and really bring that to life. The floor is a nice textured floor. See if it'll catch it in the light. As you can see here, this part here being flat and smooth, it catches and sheens. The other one stays pretty matte. Inside, you do have the ejector pins. However, the nice thing is on most of the larger side parts, there is no ejector pin marks, except for in like wheel wells that you'll never see it. So that is definitely nice to see. But on the top of the roof, there is some. However, most of them are standing proud, so just stand back and you'd be fine. Lay that down. Then we have the chassis, suspension parts. Pretty basic when it comes to the suspension. Just give the look of coilover springs. And then the figures, which are definitely not, modern day resin figures and don't depict individual, commanders or anything like that. But it is nice that they were included in the kit back in the day. So, that has been an in-box review of the Horch Command Cars from Testors and Italeri from 1980. Have a wonderful rest of your day.